I just woke up, and my hair's a little crazy. Can't get this piece to come down, but it's okay because I want to talk about food today. Um, where do I even start? So basically, there are some horrendous things in our food today. We have opted out for the fast life, so we go for the fast food, and I'm not just talking fast food, I'm even talking about the food in our grocery stores. We've opted out for food that's already made and an organic food, and it contains terrible things for our bodies. One thing that, is in the media, GMOs. But do you know what a GMO is? Most likely no. Most people don't. It's been covered up quite well. But we need to know. There are, like we want to protect our children from anything. But when it comes to food, we don't. Because most of us are unaware and most of us don't have time. Like, you just feel like you don't have time to do these things. But it's very detrimental to our children and to our own bodies. We need to get a hold on it. So there are a couple really awesome movies that kind of show some things. One is called GMO OMG. It's on Netflix, and the other one is called Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead. In the GMO OMG movie, there's actually a study done on rats about GMOs, and they were fed, GMO food containing GMOs, and a rat's life is about 2 years. So, let's say in comparison to 100 years of a human, by 1 year, the rats were filled with tumors all over their body from eating these GMOs. So that's about 50 years in our life. Tumors, cancers, their body was filled with them. And 80%, if not 100%, of our foods are filled with GMOs. Unless you're eating organic, or every single thing that you eat has the GMO, non-GMO certified, then you're eating GMOs, basically. Every single day. Anything that you buy from the store, ice cream, cereal, pierogies, freaking zucchini, it's littered with it, unless it's organic, unless it has the non-GMO certified label on it. So we just need to start to become aware of these things and what's in our food, and all those like ingredients that have like 100 freaking letters and survive a carbolic acid, blah blah blah. Like, start looking it up because it's really not okay, most of them. So that's the one thing. But so that study with the rats was totally thrown out. Monsanto like hushed it up, like, no, this does not have valuable data. It seems pretty valuable to me, but they don't want people to know. And there are a million businesses that don't want labeling either, because then people will be like, I'm not eating your shit because it has these fucking GMOs in it. And I'm sure it's more expensive to not use GMOs. But so that's a decision that you have to make, that all of us have to make, whether we're gonna continue to support those businesses and feed our children and our bodies those businesses. I want quality of life. I want quality and quantity of life. I want as much life as I can, and I want it to be awesome, and me to be able to move, and me to not be sick all the time, and do those things. So I'm really trying to get informed and think about what I do. Also, and once you see that, you're like, man, the world is eating garbage. Like, we are killing ourselves. Like, you get kind of down, like, fuck. But it's okay, because things are changing. People are waking up. There are community gardens everywhere with organic foods. Yesterday, I went to the grocery store, and we had like all fruits and vegetables in our cart. And if you can't buy organic, just at least put fruits and veggies in your body in the beginning, because right now we're eating a meal of, our basic American meals, our hamburgers and hot dogs and fries, spaghetti and meatballs, green bean casseroles, pork chops, steak, mashed potatoes, and asparagus or something. There's a tiny portion of something that will give you the nutrients and vitamins that you need, a tiny little portion of each meal. That's not okay. Our body needs, like, an all day. It needs to be going. Like, how do you expect your body to go if you're not giving it the gas? That all the other stuff, it gives it a little bit of gas, but it barely has any nutrients by the time we eat it. So, yesterday, like I said, and I had all these fruits and vegetables in my cart, and this guy saw, and he was like, oh my gosh, you have all these fruits and vegetables. I was like, I'm really trying, that's what we're trying to do. And he was like, let me give you this flyer, because there is a group of people who are meeting to get awareness out about our food. And he's like, it's really taken a big thing in Europe. It's really becoming a huge thing in Europe. We're trying to bring it here because they've really demanded the stop of GMOs in their food, and people in America are starting to awaken. So we're trying to do that. So I was like, yes, there's finally people like meeting about this, and I know there have been, but like not out here, but in Mentor, they're meeting to talk about GMOs and let's stop it and get people aware of their food and what we need to do. And just to get the information out, which I love. So if you want to know where that's at, let me know and I will tell you. I got the flyer. I'm so excited. I'm definitely going. It's my early birthday present to myself. Another present to my family this year was we got a, what's it called? Ninja Mega Kitchen System. Best investment I've ever made in my life. It has a food processor, a dough maker, a blender, and 2 individual, drinking things that have the little blade on it. So I can freaking make like anything in 10 minutes. Like veggie burgers used to take me an hour. They took me like 15 minutes. Like carrot cookies took me like 10 minutes to make the other day. We make smoothies every morning. We make smoothies every night. In between the day, we can get smoothies if we want. My daughters love them. My baby will suck drink a juice down. Like if we juice some stuff or a smoothie, she will suck it down. Okay, we rarely put any milk, any yogurt, anything. We just do the fruit and vegetable, like straight up, like kale, oranges, pineapples, banana, whatever we want. We just put that in. And we mix fruits and vegetables. My kids love it. Like I try to also make meals with a bunch of fruits and vegetables. I don't cook meat in my house anymore. It's vegetarian food. So we're getting the nutrients we need, but also just putting that there too, like it's bomb. Like it is so sweet. I don't need brownies or cookies at night. I'm having that. And I feel good. I'm getting down on myself like, oh, you ate this, you jerk, whatever. It feels good. My daughters ask for it. Like the baby will go stick her hand in your freaking drink if you're not looking and like be licking it off her hand. She's obsessed with it. And I know it's kind of gross, but that's what it is. Ari loves it. She asks for them all the time. Can you make me strawberry banana? Can you make me this kind? Can you make me that? Like, she freaking loves it. That's awesome. Putting those roots in my kids about eating good and eating healthy, because most kids only have roots of McDonald's, chicken nuggets, and fries. Like, I am investing in my future, my fiancés, and our daughters by teaching them how to eat correctly and giving them health. Because if I am just giving them McDonald's and Kraft mac and cheese every day and SpaghettiOs, which is what my oldest always asked for, like always. Now I make vegetarian stuff, she's like, oh my god, it's so good. Just want to let you know, vegetarian food is not garbage if you know how to cook. Like if you can put some seasoning and spice in there, it's banging, because real herbs and real vegetables and stuff got bomb flavor. And I don't know why, but you get way fuller. Like a regular burger, I'll eat like 3. I know, like I ain't playing with food. I can only eat like 1 veggie burger. Not because it's disgusting, because it is bomb.com, straight up. But it's like so filling. Like I don't know if it has like sustenance or whatever. It's bomb. It's just bomb. But yeah, I'm just saying, let's start to get informed. Let's start to figure life out and help our babies grow better, because we're not right now. Hope this inspires you to eat better. And that thing is at Sam's Club, that system. Sam's Club for pretty freaking cheap right now. That's the cheapest place that has it. And like I said, it's the best investment I've ever made. Like, it's investment in my future and my family's. And I even make it for my parents and like take them smoothies, and they love them too. And juices. Like mostly we just make juice, but they love it. Hope you try it. Adios. Oh, last point that I always think of. Never mind. We'll just save that for another video.